First of all, I just want to say that I love you guys, and I can't even begin to express how important each of you individually, how important you guys really are. I just want to start off with that. In the last video, I was ending off on what the most powerful addiction was, but the sound cut out, so I want to end it off now as the most powerful and devastating addiction on this planet is the addiction of want. Bar none, want. Just think about it. Even pause the video. Just think about the addictions of want. Now I was telling you the list of addictions that I was with, and I do want to come clean on the addictions I have gotten over and the addictions I'm dealing with. I have gotten over my addiction of drugs. I don't smoke any weed anymore. And for all you guys who know me, you know, yeah, Henry Skinner quit smoking pot. Jason Skinner quit smoking pot.
He's right.
Think about that. Not only that, I gave up alcohol. I don't drink anymore. I don't even want to. I stopped masturbating and I stopped looking at porn. I no longer want to have sex with multiple people.
How about those Oreos?
And yeah, I've also gotten rid of all my junk food, except for the junk food in which I don't even know I'm still eating, like, you know, like starch and bleached food and stuff. Like, you know, I don't have to get into it, but anyway, there's a lot of foods that we think are good that are still hurting us. So once I can educate myself on a proper diet, I'm going to be giving up all my what I think is good food, because I know there's great food out there still. So that is me and what I've gotten over with. Legitimately, everything I just said, I no longer walk with any of these things in my life.
Not wanting any of it.
Not one. Not even close. Because I see the clarity. And I now see what is to be seen.
How good do you feel today, Henry?
I feel so good. I can't even... fuck. Love it, baby. That's why I'm sitting here. I just feel so good, I gotta tell you guys. Now, the addictions I still do have, because I'm only human. The only addictions I still have the addiction of want. I'll still watch a commercial on the TV and they'll say, oh, go to Jamaica for a vacation, you know, and I think, oh, I want that. Then it's like, you know, I gotta train myself. That's not what I want. I still have a little bit of my pride and ego issues. I still sometimes feel like I have something to prove to this world, or and I want to, you know, make $1 million and get this title on me so people will recognize me, and all this pride bullshit goes out the fucking window, because we're all equal.
Pride, ego.
And I just want to let you know that I am a man in recovery. And I'm getting over all these things. And it's not like just one day I'm going to sit there and go, I am fucking recovered. That's not how it happens. Like, when you get raped and shit, you don't just fucking forget about that shit, but you learn to cope with it. And you deal with it. Not the thing that I've been. An example for me, like, the drugs or alcohol, it's always there in my mind. They're not going to go anywhere. People are going to be smoking pot around me my whole life, but I just need to understand where that is in my life and understand that that's not what I'm going to entertain with my brain, because that's not what I want. I know what is to be seen. So now this goes into the next segment I'm going to be working on, and that is the law of attraction.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I said the law of attraction. We're saying the law. First of all, like they say, gravity is a law. These laws. Look at the rules that the man says. The law. It's what goes. It's what's supposed to be real, right? So, we all know about positive and negative thinking, and how positive thinking makes more sense than negative thinking. Why is this? Why is positive thinking more important than negative thinking? And have you ever heard the expression, be careful what you wish for? Also, if you're...
Take your time.
If you ever noticed when you were a kid and you were playing hide and go seek, if you were like hiding and you were like just staring at the person who was trying to see you, they could kind of sense that you were looking at them and they could find you easier. Why is that? Have you ever heard the expression, be careful what you wish for? Have you ever been thinking about somebody or an old friend or something, and then boom, they call you? Or you call someone and they were like, I was just thinking about you. Why is that? Have you ever noticed the goosebumps that you get when you listen to a great song? One that's touching, the goosebumps. Why is that? Do you ever hear the expression, you get what you give? We all know you get what you give. We all kind of go with it and understand it, but do you really understand the basis of that? Also, Okay, now that means that there's something there. All these things generate the idea that there just might be something more that you can't see. Just because you can't see it and touch it doesn't mean gravity isn't real. Doesn't mean I'm breathing oxygen. See, I can't see this oxygen, but I can breathe it. The gravity's here. It's real. Just like this conscious field I'm talking about now. If you don't want to believe me and say I'm all full of baloney, the Russians call it a torsion field. Look it up on Google, and with the right instruments, you can measure this field.
Talk about the birds.
Now, I want to go into the 100th monkey, what they call the 100th monkey effect. Now, they've done a study on these islands. Boys, relax. They understand that on these islands, there's a bunch of monkeys who they would give a bunch of dirty rice to. And they would, they couldn't eat it because it was dirty. And then one monkey would figure out that if you wash the rice, you could have yourself a meal, right? And then more monkeys would see this and be like, damn, I want a good meal too. So they start washing rice. Next thing everyone's having a good meal. Once about 100 monkeys learned this on an island completely separate, not too far away, but completely separate from this island, they instinctually went up and grabbed the rice and brought it to the nearest water instantly. Once 100 monkeys figured out what was going on, because it was so beneficial to their life and as a need, the need of food, that is what spread it through the conscious field, which made these monkeys instinctively know how to better their lives instinctually. So, that is fact, that just happened, and that is real. Okay, monkeys, now let's look at us as humans. Take these things, for example, of how evolution, of how society, how we were in the castle ages and now we're here because we spread these things to one another. And I just want to go into this whole conscious field of, like, why is that we can, I can sense these things and you can do all these things that you just feel. It's because, have you ever noticed a flock of birds when they're just flying around, like just 100 birds just flying around and they all dip at the same time and they zag at the same time and they go at the same time, and it's not like the one goes and they all tip, they all go at the exact same time. It's because they're sharing the same consciousness. They are one. There's not one bird, there's not 100 birds there, is one bird there sharing the same thoughts between them.
Ace, king.
Now, this goes into, guys, come on, stop.
Put him inside real quick.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Go inside.
Or here, I'm cutting the tape. We only got 30 seconds on it. Let's good call.